guys. I think that's a bit dark, to be honest. Let me just turn our light on. There we go. Yeah, this is the first time I've picked up the camera this week. It's been one of those weeks where I feel like it's been the longest week ever. Oh, that little bird just flew past then. Yeah, it's been like the longest week ever. And I've just been in work for most of it. So like, sorry, I'm just going to push you there while I put my shoes on. Yeah, I honestly just feel like this week has just gone on so long. I have been in work most of this week. The only week I've had, the only day I've had off this week is Tuesday, which we ended up going Christmas shopping. No, did we go Christmas shopping Tuesday? No, I had to go change jeans on Tuesday, so we went to Cardiff and I got Christmas decorations, which I will show you when I go back, because right now Llewellyn's just beeped and went off to go get the Christmas decorations so that we can decorate the house. So the Christmas decorations have been collected. We just got to test all the lights now. We know these ones work. I'm not sure what colour these ones are. I don't know if these ones work, but they're all like tangled up together. And we also found this box of lights that we didn't know we had. So we're going to test them, make sure they work. And yeah, just sort of get everything ready to like put up and stuff. Gotta find my stocking, because my stocking went with everybody else's, so we're guessing it's, I think actually it was in a box, wasn't it? It was in like one of those boxes, wasn't it?
What?
My stocking.
Yeah,
I think.
so.
Yeah, so we'll find it. So yeah, so I've got Llewellyn's stocking and cat stockings and stuff. It's just sorting, yeah, it's just sorting out where we're going to put everything. And I can use my big cushion this year because I bought this last year, so we can get the big cushion out. And Mum got us this Noel sign, so we can put that up as well. And I think there's just a few bits we gotta get. Like, I want to get a garland for the stairs, and I think that's about it really. So yeah, but I really need a wee, and just waiting for a food shop now. Hello. I realised after yesterday that I didn't actually show you the Disney decorations that we've got for next year, because we're going to do a Disney themed tree next year, because I've already decided on the theme for this year. So we're doing a multicoloured theme, and yeah, but like I said, I didn't realise that I completely forgot I hadn't actually shown you the decorations that we got. Now, I've seen these on the Primark, I think I'd seen them on the Primark Instagram, and I'd also seen them on, there's a lady on Instagram called Disney Find, and she shows like all the different Disney things across different stores and whatever, and I'm sure I've seen her either pick them up or she showed them in the Primark store, so I was like, well, I have to have them. It's basically a box of baubles. So these are the baubles. So you've got tree topper in there, but you've also got like the bigger baubles, smaller mouse baubles, which are like Mickey and Minnie, and then you've got the smaller ones, and they're £12. But because we have a pretty big tree, I've got two lots. They're a box of 25, and like I said, they were £12 each. But like, we've got a pretty massive, like we've got a 7-foot tree, and to be fair, I don't even know how tall it's going to be in this house, to be honest. But yeah, so I got 2 lots, and then obviously because you can't not have tinsel on the tree, I've also got the 2 meters, and as you can see they're £1.50, with little Mickey heads on them. So you've got red ones and black ones. So then that's the tinsel. I've got 4 of these, because like I said, we've got such a big tree. I like to make sure it's covered. So yeah, so all that came to 30 quid. So I got 4 lots of tinsel and 2 lots of baubles. So I basically got 50 lots of well, actually, technically, I don't know whether it counts. It doesn't actually say. Whether it's 25 decorations, but whether that counts the tree topper. So if need be, it's 48 baubles to go on the tree. So I'm excited for next year's one. I just got to get a Disney tree skirt, which I've seen on the Disney shop online. So I am going to get that, because you can have it personalised as well. And then obviously we got our Disney train track, which we bought last year when we'd obviously gone to Disneyland. But yeah, so I'm just kind of having a little bit of a tidy up. I'm putting the Disney decorations into a tub, because we keep all our decorations, like theme wise, we keep them all separate. So if we decide on what we're doing theme wise, we can just pick that theme out. So like yesterday when we went to the storage unit, as you've seen, we could just go to the unit, because we decided we were doing the multicoloured theme. We were like, right, okay, that's what's going to come out, because I've labelled it all like multicoloured theme, blue and silver theme, we've got a red and gold theme, which I might bring those, like, I know this is next year, but like I might bring the red and gold ones out, because they'll go well with the Disney ones if all them don't massively cover the tree, but we'll see. And I'll probably have to get lights for next year, actually, because I think warm white lights are going to be better, because we have like bright white lights. So yeah, but yeah, so I'm just having a little pot around to get the area ready, because our tree is going to go here. So obviously the fan needs to be moved and these little bits need to be moved. So the tree is going to go like in this section. So I want to put the train track out first, so then I can put the tree up within the train track, so it makes it a bit easier. And I think I just got to go get some tinsel, because the tinsel we got is very, like, we've had it a while, and it's like really thin. Like, I like thick really thick tinsel, and it's quite thin, and I think we could do with getting some new tinsel, especially as we haven't actually done the multicolored theme for a while. But I thought we'd do a different theme this year, because I've done blue and silver a few times, so we thought, well, we'll do a different theme this time and it'll be better. So yeah, so that is the plan right now. I'm just gonna have a little pot around in the living room, and then I'm gonna make myself a sandwich, because like I do the tree and everything. We haven't got ceiling decorations, because Llewellyn usually does the ceiling decorations, but yeah, I usually decorate the tree and stuff, so I'm trying to hold off, and Llewellyn can do the train track, so then I can put the tree up tomorrow, or you can do the train track when he comes home from work tomorrow, and then I'll put the tree up tomorrow, Monday morning. So yeah, we shall see how it goes. But right now, I'm gonna get all this into a tub, stick the cushions into a tub, and get these tubs upstairs, so that it's a bit more tidier in here. Good morning. I've actually been up for about, well, I got up about 8:30. No, 8 o'clock I woke up this morning, because I'm so used to being up early anyway because of work, but like 8 o'clock is lying, let's be fair, being as though I get up at 5 o'clock most days, and then, well, work days, and then 4 o'clock on a Saturday, so 8 o'clock is a lion for me. But right now I am preparing to wrap Christmas presents. That's all Llewellyn's wrapping. Llewellyn's actually got all his wrapping done, and I have not done. I just realised then that you can't really see it, but there's a present there, so we'll just do this. What's it called? Llewellyn has done all his wrapping. My wrapping is all in here to be done, and I've literally not done any wrapping whatsoever. And really need to get it done. Fingers crossed I'm gonna get a bit of shopping done on Wednesday. I don't know whether we are, because it's me, Mum and Nan that's going, but Nan hasn't been well. So I don't actually know if we are still going shopping yet. Otherwise I actually have Wednesday off because I cancelled my Wednesday overtime because we were going shopping. But if we don't go shopping, it's still going to be quite nice to have the day off, because like I feel like I've been working so much lately that it's quite nice just to have my normal days off this week, so I can sort of get bits done and everything. So yeah, that is what I'm about to do. I'm just making myself a cup of tea because I cannot rock without a cup of tea. I've got YouTube on the TV because I have a hell of a lot of videos to catch up on because I haven't really been watching anything. Llewellyn put the train track out, so now I can do the tree, because the tree is literally going to sit in the middle of that. So I'm going to do the tree and the lights probably later on. I don't think I'm going to do them just yet, but I think I'll do them later on. So yeah, that is my plan today. Everywhere is pretty, like, I'm not, obviously I'm just working my way through the washing because it's Sunday. Sunday is always laundry day. But everywhere is pretty tidy. I think because we're working so much at the moment and we're sort of popping here and there to do a little bit of shopping and stuff. Everywhere is staying tidy, which is a bloody miracle, to be honest. Absolute bloody miracle. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. But I'm going to go make my cup of tea and get started. There we go, guys. First lot of wrapping done. That is all family members wrapping done. I just got to do Llewellyn's wrapping now. All Llewellyn's presents I got to wrap now, which is a pain in the butt. Well, it's not a pain in the butt, but I just feel like wrapping takes so long, and I had only wrapped 4 presents and I hated my life. It's the one thing I really like, I really dislike. I don't hate it, but I dislike this part of Christmas when I have to wrap everything, because I always feel like I leave it too long to get it all done and I end up having to do loads and loads of wrapping. Really, I should just spread it out over this week now, being over my next few days off. But I'd rather, to be honest, get it all done today, especially some of the stuff I've bought, like his clothes are fine. I can wrap when he's here because obviously he's seen them because he'd picked all the clothes out. But obviously the one lot of shopping I did last week, I need to wrap that when he's not here. So ideally, if I can at least get that wrapping done and finished today, I'll be happy. Clothes, not too worried about. I just want to get some of the bits wrapped that he doesn't know about. So, wrapping wise, I think if I can get that done, I'll be happy with that wrapping for today, and I'll just do a bit more tomorrow, like do some of his clothes tomorrow maybe. I've decided though that the way I'm going to do it, so it's not all in the same wrapping paper, every 5 presents I'm going to change the wrapping paper, so at least then it's a mixture of paper, because otherwise it's just all the same wrapping paper. I do also want to get, like, order or buy a load of what's it called, wrapping paper, because we haven't got much wrapping paper. And we do like to have a lot of wrapping paper because, like, we buy obviously stuff for each other, and then obviously I've got a lot of family members to buy for, 1 extra next year. Obviously then he's got his family that he buys for, so it's just a bit mental really. So I like to have enough wrapping paper. But I'm having a little break right now. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. See, I want to have a sandwich, but at the same time, I'm not really hungry enough for a sandwich, so I might just have a cup of tea, some biscuits, get on with wrapping the next load, then have a sandwich, I think. Yeah, I think that's the plan. afternoon. I don't know why I say like good morning, good afternoon and good night in like such a weird way, but I do, and that's that. I've got all the wrapping. I have done what? I can't even speak English right now. I've got all the wrapping I wanted to get done. So that is all done. I basically wanted to get, like, obviously all families wrapped, but I wanted to get all the stuff that Llewellyn doesn't know about wrapped, so it's done. I just got his clothes to wrap, but honestly, while I was wrapping, like, I was due on today anyway, but period pains are kicking my ass right now. They are like I've been waiting for my period for a few days, like let me turn that off. Oh, wait a minute actually. My periods are usually on average 29 days. For some reason I've noticed lately with my periods, I mean, if you don't like talking about periods, just skip this little bit, even though I've said period, like, including this time 4 times now. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to put you by there because I'm just going to make a sandwich. I don't know whether the light's any good, so I'm just going to turn my light on. Yeah, on average, they're usually about 29 days, but I've been a lot more in putting in apps and stuff when my period comes and things like that. And I've noticed the past few months that every other month my period is 30 days. Like, my cycle is 30 days long. I don't quite get why, but I've also noticed, I don't know if this is the right term, but I'm pretty sure I have an ovulatory cycle, or an ovulatory period, where I basically ovulate every other month. Because obviously where we've had the IVF, and obviously before all that, like, I was tracking everything and, you know, peeing on ovulation sticks and taking my temperature and stuff like that. Like, I'm very in tune with, like, I know exactly when my period's gonna come, as in, like, I know exactly how I'm feeling before it comes. I know how I feel during ovulation as well, because I don't know if anybody else, especially if you're watching this vlog, I don't know if anybody else gets that pain where it feels like you've got like a really bad stitch. And obviously, depending on the month, it changes each side. So sometimes I have it on my left side, other times I have it on my right side. But I always know when I'm ovulating because I have that pain. 9 times out of 10 is when I'm in work, which is annoying because I feel like I need to like it literally makes me double over because it's like it really hurts. But yeah, so I know for sure that like I didn't ovulate this month because I didn't have the pain this month. So, oh, what is that on me? So yeah, so I don't really know, but I always find the cycle that is like 30 days, say 31 days, my period pains are always really, really bad. I've taken some paracetamol and I finally feel like I can actually walk around right now, but it bloody, I'm ironically using the word bloody there, it was while I was bloody wrapping, my stomach started hurting and I'm like, oh really, like I don't like wrapping in the first place, and like I was already hating the fact I had to wrap Christmas presents, and then that made it like 5 times worse. So that was fun while I was wrapping presents, but it's done. Like I said, all the presents I wanted to get done or get wrapped are done. I feel like I've been very chatty with you guys this week as well, because like when I haven't really vlogged much lately, especially because like I've been in work and whatever, I just feel like chatting with you guys. And I'm also I've been watching obviously Sakone Jolie's, and I like the fact that they've now decided to sort of just have a no bars held towards vlogging and stuff, and I really like that, because I'm a kind of person like I was liking it when they changed it up to like a reality show. Like I felt it was a bit like a reality show. So because me and my best friend I should say, Eve, was talking about it earlier actually, that it did feel like it was a bit of a like a reality show when you wasn't really seeing the real them and stuff. I mean, it is only like 20 minutes to half an hour of their lives, like, do you know what I mean? So you're not going to fit every single piece of real life in there. But you could tell that they were sort of only not so much putting in the good bits, because like you say, who's going to want to put bad bits in their vlog? But you get my gist. But I'm liking the style of vlogging again, where they're literally giving no shits as to what they put in their vlog, and I like it. So I'm kind of, I feel especially this week I've kind of taken a bit of a turn, in the sense of I really don't care what I talk about, because at the end of the day, if you don't like what I'm talking about, you can skip it, or you can just not watch the vlog. It's quite simple really, isn't it? So yeah, so I'm kind of just taking a new approach to vlogging at the min, which I'm liking. I'm not going to complain. At the end of the day, I kind of do these, well, I say I do these vlogs for my own enjoyment, because I can look back and think, what the hell was you talking about, and why do you never shut up? Because I dare say I've been waffling on for God knows how long right now, while I make some dinner. But yeah, I'm just, I don't know what it is. I said this to Eve the other day. I don't know what has happened to us this year, but I feel like I've been so positive and just feeling so happy towards things, like happy and positive towards things, that I'm just really loving life at the moment. Yes, I've had days where I've just not felt great and stuff mentally and everything, which everybody does. I mean, especially if you have anxiety and depression and whatever. So yes, I still get my days where my depression is kicking my ass, but at the same time, I'm really loving life at the moment, and I don't know whether it's because I'm approaching 30. I think it's because I'm approaching 30. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to be 29 in a few days. Whoa. Not in a few days, in a few weeks. So it's like I'm going to be 29 in a few weeks, and I don't know, I feel like because I'm going into my last year in my 20s, I kind of want to make the most of it, and I just want to go into my 30s really positive as well. So I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like a unicorn shit in my brain, and my brain is just full of positiveness now. So if you want to feel positive, or ever feel positive, just get a unicorn shit in your brain. I mean, that was a great analogy, wasn't it? Great. I'm gonna go eat my dinner now and stop talking random crap. Right, it's time to do the tree, guys. So like I said, the train track is already up, well, together, because I got Llewellyn to do it, and the tree is going to sit nicely in the middle. The only thing I am worried about with this tree is because obviously it is a, as you can see, it's a 7-foot tree, and just so you know, we did not pay £100 for this tree. We bought it in the sale the one year because we seen it. I was looking for a really nice full tree, and as you've seen in previous vlogs, it is a very nice full tree. But as I was saying, the only thing I'm worried about with this tree is it gonna fit like with the ceiling, because obviously in the flat was a high ceiling, so I am keeping my fingers crossed that it's going to fit nicely. The good thing this year actually is that the tree topper we have with the multicoloured theme is just a topper that ties to the top of the tree, so even if there's not much gap between the top, we can... There is a fly in here. How has a fly got in here? There is no windows or doors open. How? Anyway, I've literally lost my train of thought now. That fly proper distracted me. So yeah, it's not too bad with the tree top, but obviously if we have one that sits on the top, don't know how that'll work. So fingers crossed, once I get this tree up, it's going to be alright. And then we're going to put the lights on. And then obviously until I go to town tomorrow and get some tinsel, it'll be finished off tomorrow, possibly. Either tomorrow or Tuesday, depends on... Because for some reason, whenever I go, like, it's just in general, whenever I go shopping or whatever, and just have like a few hours walking around, I get so tired, it's unbelievable. But anyway, let's get my Christmas tree up.